right, don't forget, these folks here have put tons of time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears into this cosplay. So you're gonna clap just as loud for the first one as you do the last one. So, we've said it before, if you like what you see, yell, clap, and cheer. If you don't like what you see, hey, those of you in the chairs, under one of those chairs is a gift card. Just reach under your chair. I taped a gift card under your chair. I did. There's nothing for you. This ain't about you. It's about them. I ain't Oprah. You ain't getting nothing. So we're gonna clap as loud for the first as we do the last. Yes or yes? All right, well, we can't do it without judges. We got plenty of chairs. Please welcome our first judge, Angie McGrath from Brothers South Africa. Hey! Sewing and crafts. She knows a bit about it. So I'm not from South Africa. Real quick, over here. This is Z in South Africa. It's Liesel Nunes, the owner of Allegria Dance Studio. We have Lars Nielsen, the owner and artist at Altered State. And Thelma, our owner of Soulskin Clothing. All right, we also have our international cosplayers. We have up first, Taryn Cosplay. And we also have Leon Chu and Elizabeth Ray. Yay! Get y'all seated, we'll get this thing underway. Y'all are ridiculous. Right over there. Yep, you got it. Got it. Alrighty. Are we ready to get started? I know some very nervous cosplayers backstage that are ready. So, without further ado, taking the stage, our first cosplayer for our finals. Please welcome Ludo's Cosplay. He's the Comic-Con Cape Town Regional Champion. And he's Aratak from Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wild. That's right. This is taking over 8 months to construct. Every component from the armor pieces to the costume to the ice rail rifle are handmade and painted to appear battle damaged. The headpiece were assembled using neodymium magnets with lined up chill water ammo pack and nozzle. All these patterns were made from scratch, including the clothing, which involved fabric dyeing, hand stitching, and weathering. The fake fur was airbrushed for a realistic finish, with the parka jacket and pants padded to balance out all of the proportions. It's Luda's Cosplay, everybody! Up next, Maka Sakura Cosplay. This is the Comic-Con Cape Town Needlework Champion as Kaden Koyosotu from Bleach. It took a little over 2 months to make, working on it every minute she could spare after work and on the weekends. Many cups of coffee were consumed during the making of this costume. Double digits, maybe more. She doesn't remember. Yeah! The process comprises of machine sewing, hand sewing, prop and headpiece construction, wig styling and construction, and lots of patterning and fairs. And that coffee we talked about earlier. It's Maka Sakura Cosplay. Up Up next, it's J Child Cosplay, the Comic-Con Cape Town Armor Champion, as Nita Sprite from Warframe. And they're coming from the side.
That is insane.
This cosplay was born out of his love of this character's skin in the game. It's constructed from a combination of EVA foam for the armor, foam clay for the biomechanical details, and Warbler for the hard surface details. The glowing arms and brain inside were 3D modeled and resin printed. Balsa wood was used for the bones inside, and the electronics were a huge learning curve. There's 13 servos used to operate the eyes and a linear actuator for the wings. A total of 120 addressable LEDs were used throughout. Everything was primed, painted, and sealed to match the base colors of the character. It's J Child Cosplay, y'all. Up next.
Yeah.
Give you a second there. Here's Octocross as Blaine Bloodhoof from World of Warcraft. Also coming from the side.
It is.
This is only his second cosplay. More than 700 hours went into making it. The body was built out of PVC conduit, upholstery foam, and then covered by faux fur. The hands were made from latex to give it a rugged texture, and to achieve the height, wooden stilts were built into the hooves. The hooves are made from EVA foam and covered in long fur. Currently, the overall size is just below 2.5 meters. The totem was built from various cardboards and then covered in EVA foam to sculpt. Electronics used include LED lights, servos, a voice changer, and even a small camera, so he has the ability to see outside of the costume. And wow. Yo, there's a person in there. I just want to say that.
Hey, SAPs, welcome to the stream. Hey, Zip and Kaz.
All right, one more coming from the side over here. We have Nico as Grizzlebrand from Magic the Gathering. There's roughly 900 hours put into this cosplay.
Woo!
The body, hands, and legs were carved from upholstery foam, carefully traveled down and covered with structural. A skin layer was applied using a combination of latex and contact adhesive. The hooves are reinforced with PVC piping and shaped with EVA foam. The face has been sculpted, molded in plaster of Paris and cast from latex, and the wings are composed of a PVC skeleton, fabric, and a latex coat. Each horn and spike are made from EVA foam, and the entire suit has been hand-painted with acrylic paint and sealed with an acrylic gloss sealant.
Insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Nico. Next up on the stage, it is Drew as a xenomorph from Alien. This was a challenging but exciting build taken over 11 months thanks to a full-time job. Drew mainly used EVA foam, conduit piping, and pool tubing, large amounts of silicone, a ton of glue sticks, and some foam clay. His coloring techniques involved a base black primer spray, then bone color acrylic dry brush, followed by a brown wash and clear lacquer coat. He recycled a lot of old pipes and tubing and had a neighbor help him put together a lycra bodysuit. Sewing is not Drew's strength. He used perforated mat strips in the neck so they can see through, and I think it looks fantastic. It's Drew as our Xenomorph alien. And of course, the lights flicked off while the alien's on stage. That is not terrifying at all. All right. Cecilia Cosplay as Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Inspired by the Midnight Masquerade series of dolls, this original design took over 250 hours to make. Constructed from custom drafted flat patterns and fabrics including Duchess satin, organza, lace, and floral spandex, and included a customized swoop skirt. The eels were made from sculpted foam and recycled couch cushions. Put your hands together for Ursula! All right, here is Summer Fury as Whispering Mother from Grime. This cosplay took over 200 hours to create and stands 2.3 meters tall. The main dress consists of a fishtail petticoat made from a pencil skirt base and over 50 meters of tulle. Fabric is draped to create the pedal design of the dress, with sleeves and gloves created separately to allow full movement. A leotard acts as a harness supporting the pedal collar and mouth, which are sculpted from EVA and expanding foam. The mouth houses electronics, allowing it to glow and open. Thrifted and recycled materials such as curtains, scarves, and straws are used wherever possible. Summer Fury. Anna Kapat as Molly Bob Tea Leaf from the Critical Role Campaign 2. The outer jacket was completely hand-embroidered and covered in references to Critical Role. The lining features almost 500 individually cut and placed moves. The waistcoat features a quilted collar with lining and sleeves and a hand-painted back panel. The pants are quilted together for Molly's signature look, and it even has pockets. In total, over 500 hours has been spent creating this character. Put your hands together, everybody. Awesome. Up next, Toonie Bug as Dark Wonder Woman from DC Comics. Roughly 100 hours was spent constructing this cosplay. All armor was made from EVA foam, coated with Plastidip and Mod Podge, and hand-painted using either spray paint or acrylic paints. Details were carved in using a Dremel machine or a soldering iron. The sleeve is wet leather, the tunic is cotton, the cape is crushed taffeta, the fur painted gray and matted. The weapon was constructed from parts of recycled toy swords, and the wig styled in Viking braids. The artist Roy Ledger conceptualized the character, consulted Toonie Bug personally on the construction of this costume. Audience, make some noise for Dark Wonder Woman. Here is Jordan Furry as Cassandra, the Winged Timberwolf. Cassandra is a large, human-like winged timberwolf designed and created by Jordan, taking 6 weeks to make. Jordan Furry had the head base 3D printed, featuring glass dome eyes, hand-painted irises, a functional moving jaw, silicone tongue, and 3D printed jaw set. Those feathered wings were designed using remote control actuators, allowing them to open and close. The fursuit also features an ice pack cooling vest, a super motion foam-based tail with stuffing for a cuddly feel, and as well as faux leather belt pouches and collar as accessories. It's Jordan Furry. Here's our Taxer as Kazuki Bakugo from My Hero Academia. That's right, all those clothing items were designed and sewn by himself. He made 2 pairs of gloves to accommodate EVA foam bits on the back of the gloves and addressable LEDs in the palms. Sets were sewn together with gussets. The belt consists of box-stitched webbing and stencils. He used CAD to draw everything out and sealed and primed the foam using cold glue and black field coat spray paint. All new skills gained with this, his very first cosplay, folks. Here is Jelly Bean Bubbles as Anastasia. About 5 months of work went into creating this cosplay. Patterns and drafts were made from scratch. The skirt is made up of a tulle underskirt, chiffon material, yellow satin, and glittery tulle. The corset top is made of a cotton inner layer, boning and satin, and glittery tulle. It is laced with yellow ribbon and gold beads. The sleeves are made of mirror organza. The tiara is made of craft foam and copper sheet, spray painted and covered in glitter. The pearls were sewn on top, and an elastic band keeps everything in place. Jelly Bean Bubbles. Here we have Crimson King as Cole Cassidy from Overwatch. An estimated 200 hours went into this cosplay using fabric, EVA foam, and 3D printing. Hundreds of reference pictures and similar patterns were reviewed and combined and altered to make a final pattern. The serape was made from cotton, and the hat, belt, and holster were made from 100% leather, weathered and dried for an authentic look. LED lighting was worked strategically into the armor, and props to capture that Overwatch feel. Crimson King. Here is Numinex as Elizabeth Calamity Ash from Overwatch. An estimated 200 hours went into this cosplay using various types of fabric, EVA foam, and 3D printing. The pattern of the tailcoat was made by altering an existing Etsy jacket. The tailcoat is made from a Napa leather with a satin lining. The hat, belt, and leg pouch were made from leather. The hand and arm armor are made from EVA foam, and the gun, bombs, and most of other finishing accessories have been 3D printed, assembled, sanded, and painted by Numinex. Put your hands together for Cosplay. Here's Frosty Kitty Cosplay as Goro from Jensen Impact. Wow. Frosty Kitty has been working on the cosplay for the last 6 months. The armor's details have been modeled and 3D printed by him. The armor's base is created with foam. It was primed with wood glue and painted using acrylics. The gem was 3D printed. A silicone mold was made and then cast. The gem was then tinted using a glass stainer. The fur was leather dyed. The ears are made from warbler and covered in fur and shaded with ink. Tail is made using a foam and wire base. And the wig is made by combining 2 wigs together to add more volume, texture, and style. Woo! The shirt is made from teal lycra and details from pleather and lame. The bow is scaled and made from pine wood and detailed with foam clay and warbler. And the wraps are made from hand-dialed real leather, and it all looks fantastic. Give it up for Frosty Kitty Cosplay. All right, up next, Just Plain Cal in the bone armor from Monster Hunter World. This cosplay took approximately 200 hours to complete, using a variety of techniques to create a naturalistic, rugged look and feel. The helmet was sculpted from clay, molded using latex and cast using fiberglass. The shoulder armor has a base of EVA foam, contoured with expanding foam, and covered by faux leather. The leg, forearm, and torso pieces have been sewn with self-made patterns, and all bone pieces are made from EVA foam, textured with a Dremel, primed and textured with an oil wash. The Scout Fly Cage is based on an existing pattern with some modification, and it incorporates LEDs to bring it all to life. Put your hands together for Just Plain Cal. All right, here's Kansani as Odette from Barbie of Swan Lake. Following theatrical and ballet costuming techniques, this Swan Lake costume features a Victorian-style corset and romantic-era tutu for structure beneath a polyester satin circle skirt with glitter mesh and tulle overlay. The self-drafted bodice is made from satin, lined with 100% cotton, and stiffened with boning and pad stitching. Odette from Barbie of Swan Lake. All right. Here's Isola as Nabushi from For Honor.
Oh, yeah.
This handmade cosplay was made using 90% upcycled materials collected from everyday activities and took several months to complete. It consists of leather sandals, Japanese pants with a painted print, gloves, a two-piece chest cover, a fully lined mask, an obi belt, a wig. All patterns and items were made specifically for this cosplay based on their body proportions and size, and all of the prepping, sewing, painting, weathering, construction, and other activities involved were all performed by Isola the cosplayer. Fantastic. Here is Jack's cosplay as Sir Miles from Reimagined Medieval Star Wars. Jack chose to cosplay Sir Fives because it combines two of his greatest passions, medieval fantasy and Star Wars. More than 250 hours of work went into this cosplay using various techniques such as bone smithing, sewing, 3D modeling and printing, and painting. The dagger and sword props are a combination of 3D printing and foam smithing, and the costume even features handmade chainmail in a Japanese 4-in-1 style with more than 2,000 individual rings. The costume is weathered with various wash and dry brushing techniques to give it that battle-damaged looks. Jack's cosplay. Murakami cosplay as Goro from Jetson Impact. An estimated year has gone into this cosplay using various techniques and fabrics. Shirts, armor, and shoe patterns were made using tape and guesswork, and the pants used an altered commercial pattern. The overshirt was dip-dyed for the gradient, and the glow-old flowery patterns were satin stitched to give the look of embroidery. The design on the pleated pants, armor, and accessories were made from EVA form, Warbler, and some red loaf accents. And it all came together fabulously, don't you think? All right, here's the Ruthie music as Rapunzel from Tangled. Ruth has always dreamed of being a Disney princess, and today that dream becomes reality as she transforms into Rapunzel. After Comic-Con 2019, she was inspired to explore the world of cosplay with her sisters to support. Before she started working on this cosplay, she had never sewed, embroidered, crochet, or crafted with foam. She learned all of those skills to make this cosplay a reality. In the words of Rapunzel, this is the best day ever. It's a lot of reading up here. Sweating like a I would say high school student, but that doesn't make sense. Chikomi as Nariti from Avatar. An approximate of 72 hours went into the process of creating this cosplay. A fair amount of these hours went into the brainstorming and creative direction of the cosplay. The jewelry is made out of leather, beads, and feathers, some by laser cutting. The tail is made out of material that is sewn together. The ears are bought and made out of silicone, then sanded and painted, and the face body paint completes the look. Fantastic. All right, here's OnlyFans as Shore Trooper Grunt from Star Wars. Wow. Around 60 or so hours went into this build. OnlyFans prioritized using foam wherever he could, even for the ammo pouches, as he liked for the build to feel solid and lightweight. The soft parts are all made using various fabrics in reference to the 501st Costume Reference Library to provide more authenticity. Shoe polish and oil paint has been used to weather the entire build. And the main gun was recycled from an old prop gun he had in similar fashion and remade to better resemble the E-22 rifle. Mouthpiece and vents were 3D printed by Imagination Labs. However, assembly, sanding, and painting were all done by OnlyFans as our Shore Trooper Grunt. Here's Pamakin as Vanille from Final Fantasy 13. All the fabric was hand-dyed with multiple red dyes to get the correct colors. This includes the leather, faux fur, and even the boots. Over 2,000 wooden beads were used for the accessories, and each bead hand-painted individually. Other accessory elements were made using warbler beads, foam clay, EVA foam, and Bradley's putty, with plenty of hand stitching done to add more dimension to the outfit. The wig was hand-dyed and styled using curlers, boiling water, and of course, lots of hairspray. Here's Blue Cat Cosplay as Yennefer from The Witcher. Skills and learning new ones. Talented artist Hannah Alexander reimagined Yennefer from The Witcher with a Tudor twist. This cosplay has made extensive use of both needlework and foam smithing techniques to accurately capture the strength and power of the design. The corset is reinforced with steel boning. The fabric, custom made by airbrush, hand dye, and screen printing techniques. Hours of embroidery and beadwork capture the historical elegance of the details of the design. The sword is an original design inspired by the swords of the Tudor period, the character, and the original artwork. Blue Cat Cosplay. And our final contestant today is Jeeves Louise as Harley Quinn from Batman the Animated Series. This cosplay has come on a long journey. It started in 2015 with just a spandex suit and slowly growing by completing small elements at a time. Entering Comic-Con Africa was just the kick they needed to complete their crazy, quirky Harley Quinn and her two awesome props. The giant Harley hammer and her cute cork gun. Jeeves Louise loved playing with dimensions and scale to emphasize Harley's sense of humor and paying homage to the cartoon series. Jeeves Louise spent so much time on the character, they even started to sound like her. Jeeves Louise Cosplay, everybody! Don't get your hammering. That won't fit in my carry-out. Comic-Con Africa, what did you think? All right. All right, well, hey, judges, I do not envy you right now. So our judges are gonna head back. They're gonna do a quick little deliberation, and then they'll be back to let us know who our big winner is. Are you ready to find out, yes or yes? Yeah! All right, judges, go ahead, head on backstage. Find out who our winners are today. Yeah! Yeah! Called it. On the count of 3, I want you to yell out who you think is going to win today. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! All right, let's find out. All right, so our winner of Best Wig is Ruthie Music as Rapunzel. Yeah! The winner of Best Prop is Monly Fans as the Shore Trooper. Yeah! Takes a little while to get up the stairs to that. There we go. Best Prop.
You want Best Prop.
All right, our best newcomer is Shikombi as Natira. Yeah! All right, here you go. You also get the card. Get the card too. You look great. Up close, man. That makeup is awesome. All right, the most creative building techniques goes to Just Plain Cal as Bone Armor. Yeah! Congratulations, that's fantastic. Our Green Leaf Award, which is the best use of recycled materials, goes to Izda as Nobushi. Put your hands together. All right, our judge's favorite goes to Frosty Kitty Cosplay. So now we're getting into our categories. Now we're in our needlework category. So third place in needlework is G's Louise as Harley Quinn. Now you expect her to carry the box and the hammer? And wait. Our second place in needlework, Jordan Furry as Cassandra. Yay!
You know, it's insane.
Here you go, Jordan. And our champion in the needlework category, it's Anna Capat as Molly Montili. You got yourself a sewing machine from Brother.
Yeah!
Look, why y'all giving them like 700 boxes to carry down the stairs in full cosplay? You got Nikes on, help her carry that down there. She got hooves on, he got Nikes. We're gonna try to carry that down the stairs there. One more time, make some noise for our needlework. All right, our next category is the armor category.
Come on, baby.
Armor. Our third place in armor is Nico as Grizzlebrand.
Oh!
Yeah!
And he's gonna come right down over here.
Yeah!
And now he too can haunt all of your nightmares. Yo. Look, there's no way he can carry that. You're gonna have to carry that with him. There you go. Here we go, hang on. That's always fun too. All right, in second place in our armor category, it's our taxer as Kitsuki Bakugo. Hey, not bad for a first timer, huh? And Comic-Con Africa, our champion in the armor category is Toonie Bug as Wonder Woman. Congratulations. All right, we have 3 more left. We have our construction champion up next, and it is Atakas as Bane Bloodhoof is our construction champion. I get it, it's gonna take a second. Hence why it's the construction champion.
Yeah!
That person built that entire thing themselves. It's their second cosplay.
There we go, make some noise!
That is their second cosplay. Can you believe that?
One more time, our construction champion. Absolutely amazing. Just want to see the van that transports that thing around. All right. Up next, we have our Masters champion. Our Masters champion here today for our 2022 Comic-Con Africa is Blue Cat Cosplay as Unicorn. Hey, I want to bring somebody out. Please welcome. It's been a while since we've seen each other.
Yes, it has been 6 years.
Like I know, we had a bit of a break, but right now we're about to crown the champion of cosplay. Now you clearly joined us in Chicago, and you showed those Americans what we do. What was that experience like?
It was exhilarating. It was so, like, I don't know, a life-changing event for me, really.
So what advice do you have for this champion of cosplay as they head to the, what we call the Great White North to compete? What's your best advice?
Don't hold anything back. Bring your best.
All right, well, I see who our winner is, and we've definitely put a strong contender to walk away. So, Comic-Con Africa, are you ready to meet your 2022 champion of cosplay? Then put your hands together from Ludus Cosplay. Championships, man! You're going! There's just one thing we need you to do. We need you to bring home that championship right here to South Africa. Will you do that for us? Bro, I am going to see you in the United States, my friend. One more time, do me a favor, please make some noise for all of our competitors today. Please make some noise for our judges. And most of all, please make some noise for our Comic-Con Africa staff that have put this on for you here. For all those that said you didn't need a Comic-Con, but you got one. So one more time, make some noise for everyone here to help put this on today.